Hey, my name is Sofia Holt, and I like to make things. Design is a very broad term, and being a designer can mean many different things. And just that, making things better is design.
Sofia Holt is an artist and designer from Sweden. In 2014, she came to Vietnam under a scholarship program of a famous furniture company here. From an early age, Sofia is familiar with the traditional Scandinavian style of a homeland, which is a logical style with predominant grayscale and very few warm tones with basic shapes of square, circle, and straight lines. So when she came to Vietnam, she was immediately impressed with the explosion of color diversity and Asian style. Then Vietnam not only inspired a girl from the Northern Europe to the great art, but also kept her there for more than 6 years in this beautiful and peaceful country.
Welcome to Sharing Vietnam on VTC 10 Net channel. Today, we would like to introduce to you Ms. Sofia Holt, a product designer, artist, and illustrator from Sweden. Thank you and welcome to our show today.
Thank you.
Okay, so can you share with us why you come to Vietnam and work here?
I came here 2014 and I'm still here. So what I really find inspiring here is the difference from Sweden, like the mix of, it's very eclectic, so it's a lot of different shapes, a lot of patterns mixing together, and a lot of colors, and I love colors. And I also still love Scandinavian design, of course. Feels very nice when something is super clean and has no ornaments.
Yes.
But then there is, here in Vietnam, like all these hidden things that first you look at it and it's so messy, and then you look again and you see something, and then you look again and you see another pattern and another color and another shape. And this is like a paradise for someone that loves design.
As you share with us, there are so many differences in the way that people decorate and in the style.
Yeah.
So do you find it difficult to live here in Vietnam?
Yeah, it's of course it's hard. My first time in Asia was to come here to Vietnam, so I didn't know a lot before.
So Vietnam is your first country in Asia?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
It was a little bit of a shock in the beginning, and I was working a lot, so I didn't. As soon as I go out, it's overwhelming because I'm also from the countryside, where it's peace and quiet and forest, and I see maybe 5 people around, like the neighbors are very far away. And I was living in a few countries before I came here, but English-speaking countries, and not so busy. So here in Saigon, it's very busy and loud, and just so many things happening and constant change. Like back home, it's more calm and slowly. So it is. I spend a lot of time inside making things, and then I go out and I get overloaded with impressions and inspiration, and then I have to go back inside and take a deep breath and process everything I have seen.
I see that you brought something here, and it's very, impressive to me.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to, can you share with us more about your products?
Yeah, of course. I'm also, when you say that, I'm very curious to hear how you see it.
I see this is like female bodies, right?
Yeah.
On the card. But what does it actually mean?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people, they think different about when they just see it and they don't speak to me, they don't know what it means. So you're right, it's a lot of naked women.
Yes.
They are dancing and they are happy, and some of them have only one breast and some of them have no hair. Different colors, different shapes, different sizes. And yes, this is also the naked ladies. I call them the babes. because no matter how you look like, no matter how your body is shaped or who you are, what color you have, you are still a babe. A babe for me is someone that is very like...
is that a new word or something?
No,
that...
I think that is a word that has been for a long time.
Yes.
Like you say that on someone that has a lot of charisma and looks beautiful. And I think that no matter how your body look like, you are beautiful. So I wanted to bring up this, I made this pattern a few years ago. It's also, most of my designs come from myself and my own experience and things that I have been talking about with my friends and things that are in society right now. And I think it's a lot of pressure on women to look in a certain way and to have a certain, there is like a perfect way of looking.
Yes, they have to suffer from body shaming.
Yeah,
something
exactly.
Like that.
A lot of that, and a lot of illness like eating disorders and a lot of negativity around the body. And I think it takes a lot of time for women to think about this.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because we are meant to be beautiful. That's what a woman is supposed to be. We are not supposed to be like the women that are fighting for something or doing what they want in life or working.
We become really obsessed.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show in a funny way. You see, they are a little bit with the humor. They are dancing and looking funny. Also with the tits here, they are hanging and they are like swinging
dancing
around.
And
so I wanted to make. Well, often I want to show happiness and something very colorful. Because I think that's a good humor is a good way to process heavy subjects. So it's very serious, this subject. Like a lot of people suffer for this, and just bringing it up with humor, I think it's easier to speak about.
Environmental protection is no longer a trend, but has become the habit, the necessary conscious action of each person at work and in life. Environmental action campaigns are increasingly concerned by the society, attract hands-on action, and create positive values that spread the spirits of living. Today, young generation increasingly express their concerns and responsibilities to the environment in many ways that are clearly demonstrated through concrete actions. This is also the concern of the young designer Sofia. In every product or design or project, she always wants to bring to people around her message through environmental friendly materials, reuse, recycling, or sustainable fashion products.
I think that you focus on crafts and your products are mainly like very environmental friendly and sustainable and focus on sustainable development. Is that right?
Yes,
so
that's
can
right.
you share with us why you choose this style and why you choose that way?
So when it comes to sustainability, there are different ways of looking at it. So this collection is sustainable because of mental health. So it brings up this subject that we don't speak about and something that is like talking about this would make the world better and would make you feel better and able to
feel free.
Yes, and motivated.
Yes.
So that for me is sustainability. So it's not just a print that has no history, no storytelling. It is actually has a meaning and a story and
it's a message.
Yes, exactly. So that's sustainable for me. But also when it comes to material.
Yes. Like this one?
Yeah, this one. This one I did together with a company that I had a collaboration with that I would speak more about soon. And it's made out of tencel.
Okay.
So tencel is wood, and when you feel at it, you feel like it's plastic or something.
Yes.
Like or it
there is
reminds
polyester or something inside.
something. It reminds you of this fashion polyester,
yes.
but it's wood. So it's a very sustainable material. And I want to, when I make something new, I want it to be sustainable. So either it's like locally made, or the material is recyclable, or it's something that has been used for something else before. But that for me is not very interesting, because then everyone will look the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you want difference, and
Yes.
you made this.
Yeah.
the
So
difference?
I made, no, this is not different itself. So what I did in that project was to take care of the defected garment. So jeans that had holes or colors, and this is an embroidered patch that can cover up a hole.
Yes.
So if you have a hole on the knee, if you fall with your jeans, you can
Use
put
this
one on it.
Yes, to patch on it.
Yeah, so the usage of this embroidered patch is sustainable.
Use
because
what you have.
It fix and use what you have. Also the message make. Like this, for me, like making craft is very important for mental health. Like I know many people are obsessed with working in the office, and they lose themselves because they don't make things with their hands anymore.
Oh.
So I think many people recognize themselves when they make something. They feel good. They feel like, yes, I managed to make this, and there is no pressure what it has to be. And the end of it, just like sitting and drawing, or sitting and sewing, or
It's
doing
also
something
like a way to relax and refresh yourself, right?
Exactly.
Refresh yourself.
So
Yes.
today we don't yet have recyclable material. You know, when you go out in the street, there is a lot of things that are produced that is very cheap, or it's imported, and it's mass produced, and it's just a lot of things, right? And we also know, like probably everyone knows, that our trash mountains are getting bigger and bigger, and in the sea we find plastic, and all over. So I believe in the future, like our materials will be broken down by soil, or into soil, or it will be more of a circular system. But right now we don't have this. Like we haven't gotten that far in production, and the material like this one that is made out of wood, it's maybe more expensive, or it's very hard to find. So the mass things that we have, or the material that when I want to make something and I go and buy the material to make the thing, it is not able to be digested into soil after.
Yes.
Not yet. Therefore, I believe that we need to use the things we have as much as possible, and swap things between us. Because like I also know that I love clothes, and I would like to have new clothes sometimes, and it's just like a good feeling to have something new on you, and you feel more beautiful. And this I believe that we can do if we swap with each other, or borrow.
Absolutely.
Or maybe you don't like to make things yourself. Like I say a lot about craft and making.
I have read a book about the lagom style in Sweden. The book also talk about we need to borrow things and swap things from each other, and it's a very good way to save the environment, because we don't waste many things.
This word, it's very funny that you know about this, because it's the whole Swedish spirit, the whole, everything
the spirit
is
of Swedish.
based on lagom, which means not too much and not too little. It's just a balance.
Okay, so I wish that you will be successful with your projects in the future, and wish you health and success in the future.
Thank you, the same to you, and I hope to see you again at my workshop.
The time for the show is up. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.